Hello everybody, it's Nathan, and I sound a bit stuffy because I'm starting to get a cold, so you're going to hear my voice be a little off for the next upcoming videos. But today's topic, going off of last video, which was on the live-action One Piece, let's talk about another live-action One Piece. Not many people know of it, because of course, you know the manga, you know the anime, but do you know the theme park? Basically, Tokyo One Piece Tower, the theme park, it closed a year and a half ago. Let me go in like a basic summary of the theme park. Basically, you get to go to a whole new One Piece island. You get to physically go there and experience it. That is the main purpose of the theme park. I've been to this theme park, so some of this is coming off of first-hand knowledge, and some of it is going to be from second, third-hand stuff from what I don't exactly recall. Basically, you have the Tokyo Tower, and they made the Tokyo Tower in the One Piece universe. This is like, isn't Wano supposed to be Japan? God, Wano's supposed to be like more feudal Japan, but what if a modern day Japan in the One Piece world? That's where Tokyo One Piece Tower comes into play. This is official art by Oda, and this is like a manga volume that you only get for buying a pass to the live attraction. What's the live attraction, you might ask? It's basically a play that they put on every hour to 30 minutes to an hour. They would always put on a play. Basically where you have cosplayers, official cosplayers, by the way, not just something that I've seen people do really good Straw Hat cosplay, but it's next level in this theme park. Basically, you have a story. The story is very simple. The Straw Hats arrive at Tongari Island, and then all of a sudden they realize that there's a performance going on at the island at the same time they arrive. So of course there's someone interested in the fact, and of course the performance is actually none other than Diva Anne. If I can get the extra thing, if I can get the figure in focus. Basically, why do they add a specific new character for this for the overall theme park? It's simple. If you look at the underlying elements of what they were trying to do, and it's supposed to be the symbolic nature of the whole entire story of One Piece combined into a single character, which is amazing in and of itself, mind you. And then they actually go in and add actual music, so it's kind of like a musical of sorts. A musical can be, on my terms, is only 2 songs ever played. I lied. There are 3 to 4 songs in there. One of them, you can hear the Straw Hats kind of like humming along to. The voice actors for the stage play are the actual Japanese voice actors from the anime, which is amazing. But you might be wondering, I remember that Anne chick. She was from Stampede, wasn't she? Is that the same voice? Actually, no. You know the character Yamato? Yeah, the same person that plays Yamato voices Anne during the live attraction. To me, I feel like the live action performance of Anne, through the vocal range, it fits the character better than the star talent they got for Stampede with that AKB48 idol to actually play in there. Both performances are not bad in and of itself. You just see more of Anne's personality within the stage play itself. When I'm talking about the stage play, I'm talking about both Phantom and Marionette combined into one, because in reality they both are important to get to know the island and stuff like that. It's also kind of weird. They mention the stuff that happens in the stage play during Stampede, but it's very loosely. All of that is from the whole entire of Anne's point of view during that. Basically, Anne is, even though she's an idol, she's popular and stuff like that, how about when someone actually wants to have friends? and not just be popular. That is basically Anne's character. She acts like Luffy. She's as forgetful as Luffy. I'll say that. That's actually kind of funny. In Stampede, they don't portray that side of Anne's character all too much. You see hints of it, but it's more scattered in with the actual overwhelming plot of Stampede. They have to actually have music for the musical segments, and that is done by none other than Green. This is a hip hop group out of Japan, which friends with Oda. You might be wondering, green, the color green, that's familiar. It is. That is, in fact, Anne's character design is based on their overall, Anne's color scheme is based on the band's color scheme. So, take the overall idea of you going to a One Piece island. Very, very interesting, and I'm going to move away from the stage play, but the stage play is overall important. You have a poneglyph thing with Robin as the main character there, and then you also have like sword training with Zoro, but you also have Sanji's restaurant. Sanji's restaurant, a great addition to the theme park, by the way. You actually get to eat food made by Sanji. I have no clue. I know that One Piece recently released Sanji's cookbook. It'd be interesting to see if some of those dishes from the restaurant are actually in that cookbook. I have not bought that cookbook. I'm not really into cooking, so it's neither here nor there. But what overall they tried to do with bits and pieces of the actual theme park itself, they have to theme it around a certain character or certain parts of the series. They have Luffy's Memory Lanes, Adventures of Luffy, something like that. You walk through every key point of the storyline and you get to physically see it. It's actually pretty decent. They you have like 2 areas of East Blue, and then it skips over. Very overall decent. If you want to see photos of me within the theme park itself, make sure to follow that link down below and go to my social media, click on Instagram, and then scroll through. You'll see pictures of me at the theme park. Go to around the summer of 2018. Back to the topic at hand. You have some decent attractions. Nami's Casino, that is absolutely a perfect idea. Where you basically fake bet on certain characters to win over a race. Of course, I never won, but my grandma actually won. That just goes to show how bad my luck is if my grandma wins. But yeah, that's also funny. I have the actual card. 1 second, I'm going to pause this and go grab that card. I'm back. It was only a quick jump skip. But here we go. Here is the actual card itself. You might be realizing this actually is signed. It is by Nami's English VA. But you obviously can't get this signature while you're in Japan. You have to go meet the voice actress at a convention. But overall, it's a decent card. It's like it's like you can feel the Nami's Casino house. I hear that there was a gold card. I have no clue how to get the gold card. Do you have to actually bring the silver card back and win again to get the gold card? I have no clue. But also, when you first enter the theme park, it's very detailed. Even though you step into a theater, like a 360-degree theater, and you see a CGI representation of the whole entire One Piece story. But as a narrated thing. It's like someone narrating the story after the fact. Something along those lines. It was actually decent to say because you're actually bombastic music into your ears as you're looking around. You see all the way from Marineford. You see Fishman Island. You see Dressrosa. You see Zoe. It's actually decent to actually experience something like that. I know CG can be really iffy, but it actually worked for what they were doing. And as you walk in, you see a actual statues of all of the Straw Hats, like eating dinner, eating like a meal. It's actually decent. And then the way it's like a three-story theme park, like floor theme park. You go up the escalator, and then you meet with Nami's Casino House. You see Usopp's sniping thing, which is basically you just try to aim and stuff like that. If you hit the target, you win. And then Zoro there, and then you go back a little bit. You have Brooks Haunted Mansion. I did Brooks Haunted Mansion. I went through it. It's not haunted. It was actually, you have to get an item when you go in, and then you have to do something with the item. I just went through and walked through it all. It was not clear what to do. You would think it would probably be clear for a new Japanese. But anyway, I enjoyed the theme park overall. The Frankie area, it's a very hit or miss with the Frankie's little cafeteria and stuff. Frankie's soda is very good, one of the best versions of Coca-Cola I've ever had. But you have the mini soldier corn dogs. That did not taste like corn dogs. But I'm not going to knock that. It could just be my taste buds were off during that day. But then you have an actual little mini game for Frankie, and then you go up to one more floor, to the top floor of the little theme park. There you have whatever display they had on. When I had it, you had Kaido's first introduction, where you could stand in the crater and act like Kaido. Very, very decent, but I know that area changed every few months, I believe. So how I experienced may not be how you would experience it. But also, up on that top floor, you had signatures from Oda. You had all of the Japanese actors. You had their signatures and multiple sketches that Oda made just for the theme park. Very cool. And then you have this little area, towards the back corner where the cosplayers from the stage play would go out and have photo stuff. Of course, I didn't look at the map. I would want to get a photo with those cosplayers. But once I went up there, they cut off the time. So I never got to. And even when I tried to make a short YouTube clip, I think the video's unlisted. I probably won't make it listed because of the music and stuff is probably copyrighted. But I was basically told to stop filming, which I happily obliged. I was just like, this is neat. But towards right near where the cosplayers would get up and take photos with everyone, you had Luffy's adventure. Like I said before, you walk through all the One Piece memories and stuff like that. Then they led you into a theater. This theater played a 3-screen movie, fully animated by Toei Animation. There's little to no CG in that movie, where you actually see the island that you are on, which is Tongari Island. You see that animated. Very cool. I would like to see them upload this mini episode, mini movie, or whatever you want to call it, to YouTube and do it as an anniversary for One Piece kind of thing. I would enjoy that. But because of how the movie is framed, you had screen here, and another screen here. On the left screen, you had English subtitles at the very top. The right screen, you had Japanese, the kanji. But actions on all 3 screens were happening simultaneously. Sometimes they were just one shot split into 3 screens, and some of the times you had Nami on one screen, and then you had Robin on the next one, then you had Luffy and Law in the middle of the screen. Which is interesting. It's basically, what happens if Luffy and Law were to ever fight? Actually fight. So, you actually get a decent story. And it was one of the last times you get to hear Kizaru's original Japanese voice actor. He sadly died at a year-ish after I think that was recorded. So it was nice to keep that in oh hey, that's Kizaru's original voice actor. So it's something you need to watch. And then as you leave that theater, you guys, if you have your ticket with the special pass, you're able to go right into the live attraction. Overall, very, very decent. They had like 2 different gift shops there. I did not know what I want to buy. So I ended up buying a Robin figurine, a Reiju figurine, and that's at the main Straw Hat Mugiwara store. But they also have a Togati Island store where the only thing I bought there was the CD of the music that was used in the stage play. Very, very worthwhile experience. Sadly, it is closed, but it's a memory, and they made sure to like call to that move to the theme park when they decided to add Anne to Stampede. I would like to see Anne within film Red. Even I have no clue how she will fit into a story, because that movie's supposed to be all about Shanks, and in reality, they had a Shanks figurine at the theme park. Maybe they can do something, but I have very low expectations. I doubt that Anne will ever be in any more One Piece stuff. And basically, why my logo is Anne? She is the combination of all of One Piece. And if you look at the miniature details, like I said in the previous One Piece video, everything about Anne references something. They mostly reference Ace and Gold Roger, but hey, it's actually a decent character, original character that they made for a theme park that eventually made it into the actual anime, well, animated, by the same studio during Stampede. Anyways, I think I've rambled on way too long for this video. If you guys enjoyed, please like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to follow my social media in the link tree down below. This is Nathan signing out. Everyone, have a great day.